What's up, everyone? It is Friday night. We are in the week between Christmas and New Year's, and I am still sick. I'm on 9 days in a row now being sick, which sucks because I never get sick. This is really annoying. But I want to play some football. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play another game in my 1989 replay. This is week 3. This is going to be Minnesota at Pittsburgh. And I believe Pittsburgh won this game pretty big in real life. Minnesota has yet to trade for Herschel Walker. I believe that happens after week 4. So I have my sheet set up here without Herschel Walker. You can see I have it there. So what I'm going to do as I go through the beginning part of this game is I'm going to talk a little bit about how I play. I like to do that every couple of months, just throw a video out there that has a little update to how I play, especially since I have some rule changes from the last time. I'll go slow at first, and we'll kind of talk through everything I do. And then I'll speed up a little bit, and we'll see if we can get through this first quarter. Real quick, I have my cards set out in front of me. Everything here is going to be Minnesota, and everything here is going to be Pittsburgh. I've got my quarterback, any running back who ran the ball that season. I've got my kick returner, punt returner, and my kicker punter. I always try to have an so kick returner, punt returner are OA and TA. I generally try to have a TB and an OB ready. So for Pittsburgh, for example, Rod Woodson is your TA and your OA, but I also have Dwight Stone, who's an OB, and Derek Hill, who's a TB in case the secondary returners are needed. And then everybody else is underneath the defensive cards there on the pile. I set up ahead of time my rosters with all my locators. So again, we're looking at Minnesota. You can see here, there's their offense. If it actually focuses, that's a 37 on the offense. Defense is a 40, which really surprised me how good their defense was that year. I know they had a pretty good record, but I didn't know they'd be a 40. Holy cow. I've got my interceptions locators, and that is based on the W columns. So if we find a defensive back here, you can see that he's a W2. So all I did was take all the players that had W columns, add up all the numbers, figure out their overall percentages, and then multiply by 36 dice rolls. And it gave me these locators. Same with sacks. Running backs carries I used from Pro Football Helper. And then receivers locators I used from the card. So for example, Chris Carter is an A7. There we are. He's an A7. So I added up all those numbers and did the same thing, figured out their percentages of the overall catches, and then multiplied them by 36 and got my dice rolls. I'll get into that once I get into the game. I also have 7 dice over here. So these are the dice that I'm going to use. We've got your standard APBA red and white. I got my own 4 dice here that I use to get my locator numbers for offense and defense. Then I got my 20-sided die that I use to call plays. I have to use this. I am very, very biased when it comes to calling plays. I don't trust myself, and if I just called plays like a lot of the guys on YouTube do, I feel like I would purposely make the teams I like win and the teams I don't like lose. So I don't want to do that. I want it to be as real as possible. So let's see anything else. I have my dice cam set up. I'm pretty happy about that. And I have Pro Football Helper over here that you can see. It's the greatest program ever created. I wish I could get the source code just to see how he did it because it's pretty amazing. It looks like a Visual Basic or a C# program, but I don't know. I would love to. It looks like a Visual Basic program, but I'd love to try it out. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the game. I already flipped the coin, and Pittsburgh will kick off. Minnesota will receive. So let's get to that first play. All right, Pittsburgh's going to kick off. So we'll roll a red and white. We'll look at Gary Anderson's P column. Ooh, 43 is never a good roll. 24. I got my book over here on the chair underneath this light right here. I'm old. It makes it easier to see. So 43 was a 24. 24 is a really bad kick. 48, 09. So that is going to be taken at what? I don't know. Let's find out. So let's see. Gary Anderson, 48. It's going to be taken at the 17-yard line by Minnesota, and it was 09. That's the primary kick returner. The problem with Minnesota is Herschel Walker is their primary kick returner. He's not on the team yet. So I'm using their OB, DJ Dozier, for now as both the OA and the OB for the first 4 weeks or 5 weeks, whatever it is. Then once Walker comes over, he'll become the kick returner. So let's go ahead and roll for DJ Dozier. 42. 42 in the K column is a 10. I believe that's a good return. Yeah, that's going to be 25 yards. And Minnesota's going to start with pretty good field position. 1st and 10 on their own 42. So I have a standard set of plays that I run from this orange dice. The one you're going to hear me talk about the most is my standard offense. Standard offense in 1989 for me is just 1 through 5 is an inside run, 6 through 10 is outside, 11 to 17 is a short pass, 18, 19 is a medium pass, and 20 is a long pass. Although I reserve the right to overrule long passes if I don't like them called in that situation. When the down and distance changes to something else, 3rd and 1, 2nd and 17, I change this up. So this is almost like the play being called into the quarterback. So let's roll the first dice. Standard offense. We get a 14. 14 is a short pass. All right, so we're going to roll the 4 dice now for the defense and the targeted receiver. And I always do it the same way. Black goes first, orange is second, blue is third, and green is 5. Sometimes I make mistakes. If I realize it in time, I'll correct it. And if I don't go back. I don't care. I literally think about mistakes for 3 seconds after they happen, and then I just move on because I would be here forever if that was the case. A lot of things going on. I'm very airheaded up here, so I forget things, and I'm old and all those excuses. So 31 for Pittsburgh. That's their defensive playing card. They are a CS, except they're over here. So 25 for Pittsburgh. They're a -1. That is an AG against the run. 31 is going to be Rick Fenney. He's going to be their primary ball carrier until Herschel-Walker gets there. So we're going to go Rick Fenney against an AG. So then I have tabs, these blue tabs here. And they're literally just these things. You can buy them at the post office. They're just these things here. And I just put them on the sheet. So like, for example, I moved it to AG. Or I'm sorry, BG. Was it BG? 25? Oh, it's AG. So like I'll move that over to AG. 1 through 3, and then I can turn my head away from the book because I've already forgotten. Well, I haven't, but sometimes I do. So we'll go ahead and roll now for Rick Fenney, who's not very good, by the way. And he gets a 32, which is really bad. 32 is a 26. Oh, wait, it was a short pass. See, look at that. I make mistakes, guys. All right, let's do this again. 25 against a short pass is an AD. All right, 31 on your receiver locator. That is going to be Hassan Jones. And because he's in yellow, he's an A. There's Hassan Jones. He's going to be an A. So we're going to move. No, it's an AD. So we'll stay at AD. All right, so we're going to go Wade Wilson starting this game over to Hassan Jones. We have a 32. I think that's what I just rolled. 32 is going to be a 23. And off the bat, we might have an interception. Oh, it's just incomplete. Oh, man. Just off the hands of Hassan Jones. I thought it was going to be an interception, but it was actually dropped. And it's going to be incomplete. 15 seconds off the clock. We continue now. It's going to be 2nd and 10, and we're on to our next play. And I need these cards to focus. I hate whenever I do that, and this focuses, and then I come back to here, it's completely out of focus. You can't really read them anyway. Maybe you can, but it's completely out of focus right now. It's driving me crazy. All right, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, you can go standard offense here if you want. Maybe if you have a good running game, you can go standard offense. They don't right now. So I'm going to go short pass heavy. Short pass heavy on this dice. 1 through 15 is a short pass. 16 to 19 is a medium pass. 20 is a long pass. That's how we do it. And we're going to get a 20. So we get a long pass. And I'm okay doing a long pass here. All right, so let's roll our 4 dice. 56 is going to be your receiver. Not a good receiver. 56 is going to be DJ Dozier, the halfback. He's a C. 22 is going to be a good defense. 22 is a BD. Okay, so because he's a C, we're going to move the BD to a CD. And because I went short pass heavy, I would always move it toward the D. And but we're already there. So we're going to go right to CD. All right, we're going to go Wade Wilson going deep to the running back. You could also call this a dump off if you wanted to. 62 is an 18. That's going to be incomplete. Right? Oh, wow. No. That is a W71. Wow, I've never seen an 18 get a W number. That is intercepted. So Wade Wilson, W71. Holy cow. Glad I looked. So we're going to roll for the interception. 56. And that is a 17-yard pass play. So we go Wade Wilson to the running back, DJ Dozier, but it's intercepted. And the question is, who intercepted it? Now on the board it says 17D7. I don't go by that. I go by my locator columns here. So again, we have our interceptions down here, so I'm going to roll for it. All right, so we're going to roll. And 43 is going to be Thomas Everett. I don't know who that is, but he's going to get your interception. So Minnesota turns it over on the very first play. Where are you at, Everett? There he is, Thomas Everett. Let's check his card. Let's see if he has an interception number, or if he's a W0. There he is. He's a W. Okay, so he has an R column. So he has an R column, which means he's intercepting passes and running them back. 52 is a 33. I think that's going to mean fumble. You're seeing it all today, boys. F76. So he fumbles. It it had to be interesting, didn't it? F76. The very last column on that board. Let's see what happens. 33. And he runs 47 yards and is pushed out of bounds. He fumbles out of bounds, basically. So we're going to give him 47 yards. We'll give him the fumble. But Pittsburgh recovers it. And can I just go out of bounds right? Rolls out of the end zone. I don't like that. I can't do a 0 yards. I guess I got to see who. It was out of bounds, though. Yeah, let's cancel that. Let's just go like this. Let's just cancel the fumble. We'll go undo. We'll just give him 47 yards. Thomas Everett. He goes 47 yards. He fumbles out of bounds, so it's not like there was another person that was going to recover it. And that's going to set up Pittsburgh. 1st and 10 on Minnesota's 12. That quick into the game. 14-15 left to go. So now we switch over to Pittsburgh's sheet, which is right here. You can see they also have 2 A receivers. They have 6 different guys that can run the ball right here. And then this is their offense and their defense. So here we go. All right, Pittsburgh, 1st and 10 on 12. We're going to start standard offense here. And the 2 will be an inside run. $45 on the defense, 36 now. So they swap sides. So this was giving me the ball carrier earlier, but now they're on defense. I still put the colors in the same order, and I just use this for defense now. So 45. Minnesota, by the way, at +7. Really impressive defense. BS. 36 is going to be Merrill Hodge. So we got Merrill Hodge against a BS. Whoa, jumped out. And we have a 63. Oh, 63 is always a fun number. Oh, it's a 13. We're in fumble territory. And it is. It's an F23. You guys are getting everything today. Now, I hate fumbles. Fumbles ruin this game. There's too many fumbles in APBA. So in my last game, I incorporated a new rule where I roll my dice, my 20-sided die. 1 through 4 means the fumble stands. 5 through 20 means it doesn't happen. I kind of realized that I was getting like 80% more fumbles than what happened in real life with a lot of my players. So I figured I would just take 80% and knock it out. So 1 through 4, the fumble stands. And it's a 3. Oh, the fumble stands. Okay. And that was an F22. You guys are seeing everything. So F22. So Merrill Hodge puts the ball on the ground. Oh, he's going to lose 13 yards on the run and fumble, but it will be recovered by Pittsburgh. It will be John Jackson, the right tackle, falling on it. We'll check his card to see if he can recover or he can run or not. Pittsburgh stays with the ball. All right, so John Jackson for Pittsburgh. Okay, he doesn't have an FR0, so he can return it. So 61 is a 27. And a 27 is going to be no gain, so he does just fall on it right there. And in the end, it's a 13-yard fumble. Or a 13-yard loss on the run. Where was that? That was John Jackson. There he is. And that's a 30-second play, and it's going to be 2nd and 23 now on the 25. So now we're going to have to get into some passing. So let's go short pass heavy. I don't have long pass anymore, so I'm going to bump medium pass up to 19 and 20. And it is a 9, so it's a short pass. Okay. 61 on the defense. 23 is going to be the running back, Rodney Carter, who I believe catches a lot of passes in this game. There he is. Rodney Carter. He's an A on short passes. 61 is a CS. We're going to move it to a BS because the wide receiver was an A. So we're going to move it from CS to BS. I'm also going to move it from BS to BD because I called a pass play on the dice. There was no chance of a run play coming up, so there's no need to penalize the defense or something like that. So we're going to move it from BS to BD. All right, so we're going to go Bubby Brister to Rodney Carter. Oh, an 11 for the Bubster. And that is going to be a first down plus 7, and that is going to be a touchdown. That is a 30-yard pass play. Rodney Carter takes the little dump off and just scrambles. That was 23, so plus 7 would be 30. And that should take it into the end zone. And Pittsburgh's going to get on the board 6-0. Taking over after the interception, getting some points on the board. Let's kick the extra point with Gary Anderson. 13. 13 is another fun number. 19. I think 19 is probably good here. Yep, so the extra point will be good. And Pittsburgh goes up early, 7-0. And in case you're wondering, in front of me, I do have the A-team because I like to be happy. And the A-team makes me happy. Let's go ahead and kick off. Gary Anderson. All right, 14 is never a good roll. That's a penalty roll most of the time. We have a 35. And that's going to be a 5609 TL. Let's check the penalty first. 34. 18. That's going to be offside on the kicking team. Let's play it out here. So it was 56. 5609. So DJ Dozier takes the kick return at the 56 9-yard line. And oh, he's going to have a penalty now. Holy cow. 14. It's a 31. Maybe not. Oh, and we have a rare play 14. Oh my goodness. You guys are seeing everything. We have an RP 14. Let's roll for that. There's still a penalty on the board where the kicking team was offside. We got a 14 and a 5. Returner carries ball 30 yards. He's tackled at that point, then spikes the ball and is called for delay game. 5-yard penalty from the spot of foul against the receiving team. And we're going to call offsetting penalties here. And we're going to re-kick after all that. Gary Anderson again, 24 this time. 24 is a 2. And he's going to kick it 1 yard deep into the end zone. We're going to go 6609. 66 yards. And then I like to roll when it's like, when it's a couple yards deep. I like to roll, especially if it's a really good kick returner. DJ Dozier isn't especially good, but it's only 1 yard deep. So what I do is 1 through, it's a 50-50 chance, and then I add the number of yards deep in for touchback. So 1 through 10, we're 1 yard deep. So 1 through 11 is going to be our touchback. And it's an 11, so it's going to be a touchback. He's going to take a knee right there. Still shocked from what's already happened to him. And Minnesota takes over 1st and 10 on the 20. All right, so we go back to a standard offense. And you're in an inside run. 61, 15. 15 on the defense is an AG. 61 is DJ Dozier. So Dozier against an AG. A 12. Another bad roll. Oh, that's a 30. Oh, yuck. Well, he's only going to lose 2 yards. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. 30 is usually pretty terrible. So it's going to be a -2. And that is going to make it 2nd down and 12. And we'll go short pass heavy here. So 14 is a short pass. All right, 32 for your receiver. That'll be Hassan Jones. He's an A. 55 for the defense is an AD. We'll stay right at AD. 46 for Wilson. That's an 18. And on a short pass, that is incomplete. Wilson to, who was that? Hassan Jones. I looked at the box score for this game. I generally don't like to change lineups. I don't care about running backs. I mean, Herschel Walker trade's a pretty big deal, so I did work that in. I think I really looked at our quarterbacks. If a kicker misses a game, I don't care. If a wide receiver misses a game, I don't care. But quarterbacks. And in this game, Tommy Kramer did come in and play. It looked like he played about 25% of the snaps, which makes me think he came in the 4th quarter. So I'm going to keep that in mind while I'm playing it, just in case the Vikings are doing poorly in the 4th quarter. I might bring him in. So let's go medium pass heavy. Medium pass heavy, 1 through 8 is a short pass. 9 to 19 is a medium pass, and 20 is long. And I'm not doing a long pass on this roll. And a 17 is going to be a medium pass. Okay. 50 or 45. Those high numbers, man. High numbers are rough because the A receivers are generally at the top of my list, usually. So when you're rolling down those bigger numbers, you're down here where these guys that don't have very many catches are, and they're usually C receivers. 45 is going to be Rick Fenney, the running back. He's a C on medium passes. 61 on the defense is a BS. We'll make this a C because we're going to go from B to C because Rick Fenney's a C. And then we're going to go from CS to CD because I called a pass play on the dice. And CD on medium pass is never good for the offense. 15, oh, that could be complete. 15 is a 5. Wow. He's going to get 21 yards and get pushed out of bounds. Great play by Wade Wilson. Dumping it off to our guy there. I already forgot his name. Rick Fenney. Who runs for 21 yards, gets pushed out of bounds, so it's a 15-second play. That's going to make it 1st and 10 Vikings on their own 39. We're going to go back to our standard offense. And now the dice are in there leaning. I don't like when they're leaning, so I reroll. And we're going to have an outside run. All right, 51. That's going to be Alfred Anderson, or as I like to call him, Big Alf. He's a big fullback. I watched Alf today. That's kind of weird. 25 is going to be an AG. So let's just make sure. So okay, so this might be a switch here. So he has a bunch of even numbers on his card. So like here, like on the good rolls, so like you got a 51 is an 8. 55 is a 6. But if you look at outside run, those are really low numbers. And that's because that guy generally runs inside. He doesn't run outside very often. So I'm automatically going to switch that from outside to inside. Doesn't seem fair to him. All right, 25 on the defense was an AG. All right, we're going to go Alfred Anderson. Inside run. 34. Ooh, that's penalty territory. 35. It's no gain, but we do have a TE. We have a penalty. 41. It's going to be holding on the offense. In case you're wondering what I'm doing up here, I printed out all the penalties, and all the fumble recoveries, and fumble returns, interception returns, hung them on my wall so I wouldn't have to worry about the pages in the book. That's going to be holding on the offense. All right, and that is going to be a holding. And we'll call that a 15-second play. All penalties are 15 seconds unless they're declined and the offense retains the ball. Kind of how I do it. I apologize for coughing. Yeah, my throat is like a super bald tire is what the inside of my throat has to look like right about here, and it's driving me insane. I took some aspirin, so hopefully it'll stop hurting and I can get some sleep. All right, 1st and 20 and the 29. Now, 1st and 20, you can still run the ball in 1st and 20. They don't have a particularly good running game, though, so I'm going to go short pass heavy here. And we're going to get a short pass. My goal when I play this is think about what the offense would do to try to get yards. I don't care who the teams are, although, again, I let the dice call a lot of the plays because I'm a little bit biased, but I always think about it from the offense's point of view. So we got 26s on both sides here. So 26 for the defense is a BS, but we're going to make it a BD because I called short pass heavy. 26 is going to be Hassan Jones. He's an A, so we'll make it an AD. I'll have him out here. And we're going to go Wade Wilson to Hassan Jones on a short pass. 24. 17. And that is going to be incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 20. I think the Vikings may be a little bit outmatched in this game. They had a really good record that year. I didn't check to see how they did in their first few games, though. Something had to initiate that Herschel Walker trade. I'd love to be in that front office just to hear what they're talking about, in week 3 when they're losing big to Pittsburgh. All right, let's go medium pass heavy here. 15 is going to be a medium pass. All right. 16, this is going to be Anthony Carter. He's an A. 23 is a CG. We'll make this a BS. And I'm going to go from C to B because Anthony Carter's an A, and I'm going to go from G to S because I called a pass heavy dice roll for the offense. All right, so we're going to go Wilson to Carter, medium pass, BS. Oh, I thought that was a 66. 46 is an 18. I remember playing with this team in week 2. They were awful. They could not complete a pass. Wade Wilson's now 1 of 6. I might have to bring Tommy Kramer in earlier. All right, so 3rd down and 20 now for the Vikings. Pretty poor offense they have, too. All right, let's go medium pass heavy. And 8 is going to be a short pass, so it's going to be a little dump off. So they're going to bring in like 4 receivers. We're going to dump it off to the back. All right, 22. Definitely not the back. It's going to be Anthony Carter again. He's an A. 15 is an AD. So we're going to short pass. Wade Wilson to Anthony Carter. A 22. That's going to be good. 4. That is a 1st down plus 5. Now, I know some people cap that 1st down plus number. I don't. So 1st down plus 5 is 25 yards. And that is a 1st down. Especially when it's Anthony Carter. He's really good. All right, 1st and 10 now. They cross the 50. They're to Pittsburgh's 46. Trying to move the ball. Let's go back to a standard offense. That's an inside run. Oh, 66. That's going to be somebody not good. Jesse Clark. I don't even know who Jesse is. Do I even have Jesse? I don't think I have Jesse out here. All right, let's get Jesse Clark out here. Do I? No. There he is, Jesse Clark. He's a fullback. 2. And 63 on the defense is a BD. All right, so we're going to give the ball to Jesse Clark up the middle here. 32 is never good. 25 is no gain on an inside run. 25 is no gain on just about every play. And that is going to make it 2nd and 10 on the 46. Let's go short pass heavy here. And we have a short pass. All right, 54, 15. 15 on the defense is an AD. 54, though, that is Allen Rice. He's a C. So we're going to make it a BD. So we're going to go from AD to BD, A to B because he's a C. D stays the same because it was a standard offense. Meaning they basically came out in 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a tight end. Didn't give away anything they were going to do here. And the situation of 1st and 10 means they can run anything. So I just stay where they are. Man, I need to find the mute button on this thing. All right. Allen Rice on the short pass from Wade Wilson. 21. Oh, it's so bad. 17. That's going to be incomplete. Wade Wilson, 2 of 8 now. Allen Rice. All right. 3rd and 10. We're going to go short pass heavy here. All right. We get an 18. That's a medium pass. This is only my 2nd time using this wireless mic. I hope it's okay. I really like having it because I don't have to worry about a microphone right here that I'm constantly leaning into. 21 on the defense is going to be a BS. We're going to make it a BD. 41 is Steve Jordan, the tight end, so we'll leave it at BD. We're going to go Wade Wilson, the big tight end over the middle. 65 is never good. An 18, it's incomplete. We're going to have to do something I hate doing, which is punting from inside the defensive team's field. But sadly, that's what we got to do. So we're going to bring out Bucky Scribner. Bucky going to come out and punt. Try to do a little coffin corner, pin him deep. 61 is a 10. I don't think he did. Oh, it's out of bounds at the 18-yard line, so it's actually not a bad punt. It's, what is that, 28 yards? Yeah, I think so. We'll go punt. 28, got him inside the 20, but you really want to get him closer to the end zone than that. And we're going to have, oh, it's out of bounds, so there's no return. So let me undo that. Yep. And then go punt. Go Bucky. Where you at, Bucky? There you are. And then 28, ball goes out of bounds. 15 seconds, and continue. So Pittsburgh takes over their 2nd drive, 1st and 10, on their own 18-yard line. All right, back to a standard offense. It's going to be an outside run. One thing I don't generally do is mix in draw play and screen pass. I don't know why. I don't really like screen passes in real life, so I just don't really want to see them played. Draw plays I will work in every now and then. Like there was a play earlier where it was 3rd and 20. Sometimes I'll put a draw play at the dice roll 20. Because sometimes you'll just see teams give up and do a draw play on a long 3rd down. So, but but not very often. Okay. Let's see. So we went inside run. Or I'm sorry, outside run. 64 on the defense. 15 is going to be Tim Worley, who led the team in carries and yardage that year, I think. 64 is a CS. Again, the Vikings are a +7 defense. All right, Tim Worley, 26 is a 24. And he gets stuffed right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Boy, we saw a whole bunch of stuff early, but it's getting kind of boring now. All right, so let's go short pass heavy here for Pittsburgh. 17 is going to be a short pass. All right, 43. 12 is going to be Lewis Lips. He's an A. 43 is a CG. Oh, yikes. That's going to be a BS. All right, so we're going to go Brister. Wait, so in this game, we've got Bubby and Bucky. Nice. We're going to go Brister to Lewis Lips. 53. 14. Oh, we're in fumble territory. Oh, but this is going to be, 14. It's going to be good for 2 yards. So Brister hits Lewis Lips for a very short gain of just 2 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 8. 9 minutes to go. First quarter. It takes about an hour to play each quarter. Sometimes I'm getting a little faster where it's taking like 50 minutes every now and then, but it's about an hour. Especially since I'm talking a lot, more than usual in this one. 3rd and 8. Let's go short pass heavy. And it's going to be a medium pass. $43. That was a 2. 26. 26 is going to be Rodney Carter. He's a B. He's an A on short passes, but a B on medium and long. You can tell that by the AB there in the pass receiving column. So he's going to be a B on this play. 43 on the defense is a CG. I'm rolling some terrible defensive roles for the Vikings here. 43 is going to be a CG, and we'll make it a CS. So we're going to go Brister to Rodney Carter. Another 43. That's 43, 34, 23, 32. Bad rolls. 65, 56. Bad rolls. 43. This is probably going to be a sack. Oh, no, we have a 31. Ooh. And we have incomplete, but we do have a penalty. Let's check the penalty. 32. 34. We have unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. That is a 15-yard penalty, but Minnesota will go ahead and decline that. We'll just call it an incomplete pass. All right, 4th and 8. We're going to bring out Harry Newsome to punt for Pittsburgh. 51 for Harry. 51 will be a 6. And that's going to be a 48-yard punt taken by D10. Harry Newsome. Boom. And we're going to go. Minnesota receives the ball at the 32. It's going to be Leo Lewis. He's their TA and their TB, so he returned all their punts out here. 20. Another bad rolls. 23. Bad, Jerry. Bad. 23 is a 28. Ugh. Yeah, he's going to just get nailed right there where he caught it for no gain. Oh, I don't like seeing 23, 32, 43, 34, 56, or 65. Bad rolls. 14 and 41. More bad rolls. We can't do that. In case you haven't figured it out yet, I love high-scoring games. Give me 41 to 38 all day. Over what we had last night in that Thursday night game, 6-3 with Chicago and Seattle. No, thank you. All right, 1st and 10 for Minnesota. Let's go short pass heavier. Let's start with a little pass play. Wade Wilson, 2 and 9. See if we can get him a completion. All right, 36, 25. 25 on the defense is an AD. 36. Going to be the tight end Steve Jordan, so we'll stay right at AD. All right, we're going to go Wilson to Jordan. We have a 52. Is Wade Wilson going to run? Yes, he is. Wade Wilson's going to scramble. 52 is almost always a quarterback scramble. So Wilson, what's our defense? Our defense was AD. So Wade Wilson against an AD. 32. These rolls are terrible. 32 is a 27. And he is nailed for no gain. And that's going to be, I like stats. So I have 0-yard runs by the quarterback on a pass play as a quarterback sack. So who got the sack for Pittsburgh? 64. That is going to be Gerald Williams. So Wade Wilson, no yards. Gerald Williams gets the sack. 2nd and 10. Let's go back to a standard offense here. You see a lot of NFL teams do that where they throw the ball on 1st down. It's incomplete. You run the ball on 2nd down. Let's see what they choose to do. Oh, they're going to go medium pass. They're bucking that trend. They're bucking that Scribner. All right, medium pass play. I like it. I don't like the roll of a 61 because it's going to be a pretty bad receiver. It's going to be DJ Dozier, who had one intercepted earlier when they threw to him. He's a C. 63 is a BG, and we'll make this a CS. No, we went standard offense. We'll make it a CG. There's no point in moving it because we went standard offense, not pass play. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. I went standard offense. All right. So it's going to be Wilson to Dozier. Medium pass. Oh, no. 14, 35. We have a 6-yard completion, but we have a penalty. Check the penalty. 52. 15. That's going to be on the offense. Ineligible receiver downfield. Ineligible receiver. So Pittsburgh's going to take that penalty, wipe out that 6-yard gain. And that was how many yards? 10 yards. Wow, that was 10 yards. I wonder if that's 10 yards now. Seems like that's a 5-yard penalty. One of the offensive linemen got downfield a little bit too early on that. And it's going to be 2nd and 20 again. Last time they did this, they had a 3rd down and 20. They completed a 25-yard pass. All right. Let's go short pass heavy. 15 is a short pass. $34. 66. The defense is ready for it. It's a CD. 34 is Steve Jordan again. It's going to stay CD. Wilson to Jordan. Oh, 34. Come on. 35. Oh, we have a W58, but we have a penalty. So we have an interception, but we have a penalty. Let's check the penalty first. 16. That is going to be a delay of game on the offense, and that actually saves them. Delay of game means the play never happened. The interception never happened, and it's a 5-yard penalty on Minnesota. And that is going to make it 2nd and 25 now on the 17, as they just keep going backwards. Both teams in the negative in rushing yards. Pittsburgh only has 14 total yards, but they didn't really need to go that far when they scored their touchdown. Let's go medium pass heavy. Oh, we have a 20. I'm not going to go long bomb. I'm going to go medium pass there. They've already had one unsuccessful long bomb. There's no reason to have another one. All right, 35, 51. 51 of the defense is an AD. 35, the big tight end again. Steve Jordan is the man in this game. Let's see, where's he at? There he is. He's the man in this game. Steve Jordan, he's a B. What did I say the defense was? AD. So we'll stay right there. We'll stay at AD. So we're going to go Wade Wilson to Steve Jordan. 25-7. It's going to be complete for 19 yards. So they got most of it back. Wilson to Jordan for 19. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. Big play right there for Wade Wilson. He's not completed very many, but the ones he completed have been pretty good. All right, so we're going to go 3rd and 6. Let's go short pass heavy. And it's going to be a short pass. Oh, 16. It's going to be Anthony Carter. Defense is ready, though. Another 66. That's a CD. Make it a BD because of Anthony Carter's A. But taken out of context, that sentence, not good. All right, so it's going to be a BD. So we're going to go Wade Wilson, Anthony Carter. 45 is usually an incompletion. 17. Yep, it is. That's going to bring up 4th down. We're going to bring out Bucky Scribner again. Wade Wilson, Anthony Carter. Complete. 6:45 to go in the first quarter. And let's go ahead and punt it. Bucky. 36. 36 is a 10. And that is a terrible punt. That is a 37-yard punt. And it's taken by D10. Taken by, who is that? Rod Woodson, 27-yard line. 34. Come on. 34 for Woodson is a 35. And he's going to return it 18 yards, but we have a we have a coughing fit and we have a TQ. 35. And that's going to be holding on Pittsburgh. Now, this is always a tricky one because you don't actually know where the hold took place. And I've seen people do this on their channel. So I think I saw Dave Gardner do it once. And I really like it. So it was an 18-yard return. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll my 20-sided die. And we're going to say that the hold happened 3 yards into the return. So we'll give him a 3-yard return. I don't know what the actual rule in the NFL is. I don't really care. I really like this, doing it this way. So he gets 3 yards. We'll go 15 seconds, and then we'll go in here. We'll add a penalty. the 10-yard penalty for holding. And it's going to be no first down marker in play. I'm going to move him back 10 yards. No time on this clock because the time came from the last play. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 at the 20 for Pittsburgh. And we're going to go we're going to go standard offense. 2 is an inside run. I appreciate you putting up with my coughing if you're still here. I really did not want to sit on my couch for the next 2 hours before I went to bed. I really wanted to play this, so thank you. Let's see. We have an inside run. 16 on the defense. That's an AS. 53 is a CS. Oh, I did that wrong. 53 is who? 53 is Merrill Hodge again. So he's finally getting another carry from when he fumbled earlier. Or when he, fumbled earlier. 16 is an AS. All right, Merrill Hodge up the middle. 61. It's a 22. Oh, he's going to push through and get 4 yards on the run. Good run by Merrill Hodge on a pretty bad roll. All right, down to 6 minutes here. 2nd and 6. Let's stick with a standard offense. No reason to give away what the offense is going to do. So we're going to say standard as much as we can. Short pass on this play. 45 and 35. 35 is Mike Malarkey. He's a B, big tight end. He's a B. 45 is a BS, and we will leave it right there. All right, so we're going to go Brister to Malarkey. 55 for Bubby. This is going to be complete. The 5. And he's going to get 13 yards and get pushed out of bounds. So Brister to Malarkey. Wasn't he a really good offensive coordinator at some point, Mike Malarkey? 13 yards. Boom. All right. 1st and 10 now on the 37 for Pittsburgh. Okay. Let's go back to standard offense. Oh, it's leaning. Don't like leaning. All right. We have a 14. We have another short pass. I'm trying. With 5:45 to go. I'm trying here. 21 on the defense. 41 on your receiver. 41 is Merrill Hodge. He's a B. 21 is a BS, and we'll leave it there. All right, so Brister going to dump it off to Merrill Hodge. 53 for Bubby. The 14, we're in fumble territory. But not in this case. Oh, wait. Nope, it's going to be a 2-yard completion. So Brister, 13 and 14 are kind of fumble territory. Brister to Merrill Hodge for 2. And that's going to make it 5:15 to go. 2nd and 8 on the 39. And we'll stick with a standard offense. We have an inside run. $31, that's going to be Tim Worley. 34 on the defense is a BD. Ooh. So Minnesota comes out in a pass defense, but Worley's going to go inside run. 35, 17. And he's going to pick up 8 yards and get the 1st down. Tim Worley scrambles through the line. He gets right to the 1st down marker before he's tackled. 1st 10 down the 47 for Minnesota. I'm sorry, for Pittsburgh. And we're going to go inside run again. 66. Oh, the defense is ready this time. CG against Tim Worley. All right, so Worley up the middle. 61, 22. And that's going to be 1 yard. So he pushed through and get 1. And that makes it 2nd and 9. Let's go short pass heavy here. 4. Let's see. 4 is an inside run. Oh, no, 4 is a short pass. Okay. 52, 43. 43 is Merrill Hodge again. He's a B on these short passes. 52 is going to be a CG, and we'll make it a CS since I went short pass heavy. My poor puppy dog's waiting for me to get finished. He's standing right down there. He wants me to get finished. 46 for Bubby. 18, and that will be incomplete and bring up 3rd and 9. So Brister, Hodge, incomplete. And we're going to go 3rd and 9 at the 48. Go short pass heavy. 12 is going to be a short pass. All right. 63 is your defense. 56. That's going to be Warren Williams, running back. Kind of a bailout play. There he is. He's a C. And 63 is a CG. Oh, man. It's a bad receiver, so a bad defense. We're going to make it a CS. And we're going to go Bubby Brister dumping it off to the running back, Warren Williams. So, 56. So close. 20. And that is going to be incomplete and bring up 4th down. And we went from a lot of excitement to a whole bunch of punting. Warren Williams. 15. All right, 4th and 9. We're going to bring out Harry Newsome. Great name. Great punter name. Harry Newsome. All right. Newsome. 12. That's a 12. And he boots it 42 yards. So he's going to kick it to the 10, I think. So punt. Newsome to the 42. It's going to be Leo Lewis on the return. 66 for Leo. That's a 3. No, that's a 3. And Leo goes 76 yards. He gets tired and just gets caught up by somebody before he's tackled. Big return for Leo Lewis, putting the Vikings down there into scoring territory. 1st and 10 on the 14 of Pittsburgh. 3.5 to go in this quarter. Minnesota finally has a scoring opportunity. We'll go standard offense. And we get an outside run. All right, 33. Maybe Rick Fenny? I think it is. He's not very good. I can see why they made the trade. Yeah, Rick Fenny is a 33. And like right now, Minnesota with 4 running backs. Rick Fenny's dice rolls are 11 to 43, and then Big Alf Anderson's 44 to 55. When Herschel Walker joins this team in week 5, I will recalculate that. It will be much different. All right. No, sorry. I got to talk to my dog real quick. No, you got to wait. All right, so 33 is Rick Fenny. 41 is an AS. All right, so Rick Fenny on the outside run. It's a 54. Well, we know what that is. That's a penalty. 35. So it's going to be a 3-yard run, but there's a flag down. It's a TE. Oh, this is big. 31. This is huge against the defense. Yeah. So we're going to have a 3-yard run, and then we're going to have a 15-yard penalty for twisting the face mask. Well, unnecessary roughness. But it's going to be in half the distance. So let's go run. We'll go 3 yards for Fenny. That's pretty good for him. And we'll go 15 seconds because of the penalty. They're at the 11. I always round up to the offense. So this is going to be 5.5. So it's a 6-yard penalty for unnecessary roughness. And that will be an automatic first down. No time off the clock because I put it on the last play. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the 5 now for Minnesota. Trying to get in the end zone. 1st and goal. We're going to go standard offense here. All right, we have an outside run. All right, 12 is going to be Rick Fenny again. 26. That was a 2. 26. On the defense is a BS. All right, so Rick Fenny now. 45. That's pretty average. 22. Oh, no, wait. 45. Yeah, 22. Oh, he is nailed in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. Rick Fenny, guys, is not good. If you're Rick Fenny or you're in the family of Rick Fenny, I apologize. Maybe you were really good and you were just miscarded. I don't know. But in this game in 1989, you're not good. All right, let's go short pass heavy on 2nd and 8, which at the 8-yard line, all passes are short passes. I don't have medium or long pass anymore, so there's no need to roll the orange die. Let's go right to short pass. 54, 56. 56 is an AS, so we'll make it an AD. 54 is Alan Rice. He's a C, so we'll make it a BD. Wait, did I call a... Yeah, short pass. So Alan Rice against a BD from Wade Wilson. 35 for Wade. It's a 9. It's complete, but for just 1 yard. Oh, man, Wade Wilson stinks, too.